Right. I nearly... Oh, I can run! Look at me go! Ill Peter. Not because he's got diseases, because he's just got some fucking sick bars. God bless... Sorry, and a second. God bless you. Andreas. Oh, yes, Andreas. This weather's been... god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think townsfolk can do much about the weather. Well, of course they wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old habit didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Percher to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. What's Percher? Pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. Fucking legs for days. Matthias knew that God was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. Oh, Christ, even. It's all the same thing at the end of the day. I thought St. Moritz protected Tassing. Yes, and St. Satia too, but who do you think protected it before they came along? St. Satia, patron saint. Satia was like a pagan who converted to Christianity sold out! Apparently, St. Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. Fucking ungrateful. The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Rannig Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. Oh, how interesting. I should go. Alright, God bless you. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking sheep. Right. Away in this direction. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That was near my head. Right. Well, we have arrived in town. Hello. Oh, Andreas. Good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Shut fuck it, why not? Wonderful. I've got too many irons in the fire. Or rather, shoes. Horseshoes. I'm scared to know how many I put in. I need a hand, else they'll overheat and I won't be able to work the metal. Yeah, take the shoe in the tongs. Just walk by a blacksmith. Oi, you! Do some blacksmithing! Fuck shit! Alright, I guess so. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and I'll hit it with a hammer. Oh. Absolutely astonishing levels of action. Good, good. Next one. Give it another rotate and bonk, bonk, bonk. All those YouTube blacksmithing channels are finally paying off. Ah, thanks for the help, Andre. I don't know what I'd do. Well, I was thinking of doing all those at once. Sure, it would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. I could take an apprentice. Have you considered a child? Don't look at me painting. Have you considered an apprentice? I have. None of the boys in the village seem interested. Keep at 'em. I bet you could get Bert Drucker. Who's Bert? Oh, but child labour. Even the turnip is unimpressed by this. Yeah, Klaus would have my head if I tried. I'm assuming Klaus will be the big... Oh, that's a big Drucker. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you and Otto out by the Abbey guest house for dinner. Oh yeah, that's... God, look at that magnificent motherfucker. Until then. Woo! Ernest Schmidt Smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Well, I guess people are not going to be... Are they using sheep as shorthand for you can't go this way? I find that tremendously amusing. Oh, hello. Could you please keep your sheep organised? Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. They're all over the fucking shop. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for God's sake, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us, one of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. We all fell asleep almost immediately. Oh, hello. Questions? Should I offer to help? That idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him, give him a good scare. Yeah, to be fair, like Martin, you are just standing there acting like a fucking numpty. Wait, that's presumptuous. They're not close to their family. No, fuck it, bullying. Mind your own business, arsehole. Martin, that's enough. And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh, god damn it. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Stonehurst place. What? Oh, that's a horse, that is. You might try and convince me that's a sheep, but that's a horse. Oh, who's on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding, when Johan pulled his pants down. Okay, so there's a bit of chicanery going on here. Not till a man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich. God damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What? What on Eddie? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, you need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. That was clear sarcasm, but apparently lost on you motherfuckers. Dum da dum, dum da dum, dum da dum da 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 dum da dum. Up and round, over here, something something, go to the church. Chickens! What the... He's a printer, isn't he? Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. I'm starting to run out of ink over the conversation. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Tilda Eulenspiegel. The fuck? The titular character of a popular 15th century book. Till is a prankster, continually exposing the vices and hypocrisy of others. This is quite skilled at tricking people into smelling, touching, or eating his excrement. Ah, the classy ancient era. Fucking hell. I didn't realise Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas, he's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from literacy. Heresy? Witch mania? Avengers stories? Questionable moral repute? Your sloppy typesetting? Witch mania? Oh, God, don't say that, Andreas. We're less than a day's ride from Innsbruck. What happened over there? Capital of Austrian country of Tyrol. Major stop on the Imperial Road connecting Italy and Bavaria. Witch trials in it, 1485. Alright, fair enough. Maybe not so much then. Managed to get people around here all worked up about witches again. Besides, don't talk about witches around Father Thomas. Just a bad idea in general. Yeah, good to know. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course. Thank you. Great, I'll tell Maria and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. And away I go. Oh, hello there. God bless, Master Mailer. I hope your week is going well. Look at that jawline. My God! Oh, thank you, Father. I'm going quite well. I'm just on my way up to the hill to get to work. Good, good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You do understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I do apologise. I was climbing off your mother. It did take me a while. I just stayed up too late on Saturday. I want to get into an argument with him about this. I don't want to upset him. Like, alright, I'll make Mass next time. Can be an uplifting experience, remember? Right, there's no need to argue. I should make a better effort to get to Sunday Mass. Yes, I apologise, Father Thomas. I promise I'll make it. I promise I'll make it this Sunday. You don't have to make a promise to me, but our salvation is contingent on the... Oh, hello. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mailer, this is Lorenz, Baron of Kothvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Well, Worms are in the countryside all over the place, surely. A prosperous imperial free city in the western part of the empire, located on the Rhine River. Worms has been on the site of many imperial diets. This is where Terry Pratchett got the diet of bugs from, isn't it? God damn it! Still pranking me after all this time. Good to see you, Father Thomas. Oh, it is, sorry. Fucking wrote it. Yeah. Thank you for catching me out, you wanker. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all your neighbours were as welcoming. Oh, well, yes. What brings you to Bask our little town? Oh, what brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck and it was terribly dull. Your wife has a fabulous beard, sire. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's diet. Now, just to explain here what diet actually means in this regard. An imperial diet is an assembly of the three colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes and dukes, and representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. So the Diet of Worms would have been a meeting of these people at the city of Worms. There is a joke, I believe it's in The Fifth Elephant, from Terry Pratchett, where there is something called the Diet of Bugs, where someone misinterprets that to thinking they ate bugs, as if there was some kind of terrible famine going on. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. How was Venice, my lord? I lived there only a few years ago. Oh, fascinating. Well, the city's Jews now live in their own quarter in the north. Oh, anyway. There's a merchant up there. Doesn't end well for him. The city's artists are still producing wonderful artists. Titian in particular is a god. No offence, Father. Of course. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Kearsarge. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Oh no! Father Matthias, no! Abbot of Kearsarge. I thought they could show a picture of a dead body there for a second. Known for his kindness and love of books. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune I recently came across a copy of the Historia Taciae that he was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Oh, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss the Tessing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey, though. Father Gernot and I have come to check on its progress. Alright, who's Gernot? Bold! Sorry. Oh my! Oh, sorry. Oh, my lord. Sorry. Godspeed you, Black Emperor. If you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mele here. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey Scriptorium. A Nuremberg artist working for an Abbey Scriptorium in 1518 in a video game made by Obsidian. Anyway, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. I'm really late. I really have got to get up there. I'm sure Mother would find a little companionship in me. I have yet to judge the quality of your entertainment, though it sounds like we're off to a bad start. Oh! Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, I've already got plans. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What was he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We'll see you then. Niklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mele. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. Take the fucking horses up to the fucking Abbey, he says, while he gets to ponce around in the fucking countryside. Puts the cunt back in countryside, I'll tell you. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade centre and city of arts, including printing. Never famous for anything else ever again. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. It's a place known for humanist philosophy. Cool. Erfurt. Wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. Martin Luther. He basically nailed a large list to a door of things he disliked about the church and was like, fuck this, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me. No, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. I agree, wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if we get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. I'm pretty sure they've heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. So, just to explain, Martin Luther's theses, a list of propositions against the church's practice of selling indulgences for the remission of sin. It was written in 1517 by Martin Luther. Remember, kids, if the punishment is a fine, it's only a crime for poor people. Martin Luther, based as fuck. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Well, I laid a lot of pipe. I mean a lot. Like, I may have irreversibly altered the gene pool of Italy. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. No. My family is merely wealthy enough to provide me with all of the books and tutors a child can dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle and Cicero to Finio and Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. Ah, God. Yep. Aristotle, philosopher. Cicero, statesman and scholar. Ficino, actually not too aware. Italian priest and humanist who was one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. He's well known for his translation of the works of Plato into Latin, so he's who we've got to fucking blame. Wanker. Fucking Plato. Aristotle was the devil for the bottle, and Erasmus was a rather short-lived goth rock band. Right, cool. I may have misjudged the Baron. He seems to be as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, how did you earn your doctorate? Wait, what? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Ooh, theology, imperial law, medicine. So let's have a look here. So strong terms to go Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies and civil subjects. There's a fractured system of laws, going to the Holy Roman Empire. Let's go medicine. Right, I was a fist-fighting doctor. I would break your arm and then set it for you. Let's go. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest texts coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. You! If I had any faith, you would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Okay, who are you saying that to? Curse you, Lorenz Rothvogel. Perch's dogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind of fate. Jesus Christ, alright. Didn't ask, but okay. Madam, this is ye old Wendy's. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Fucking got him! Well, what of your early time in university? Maybe a student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Yeah, I'm not into that kind of progressive metal. Lower and upper divisions of a classic liberal arts university education, grammar, logic, rhetoric, blah 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 blah. So what else did I study? My minors, so to speak. So, good strong command of Latin. Moving on! Logician. Andreas simply thinks through the implications of information as he receives it. Is adept at spatial analysis and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. An orator. An occultist. Andreas knows the soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Fist fighting. Necromancer doctor. Let's go! Alistair Crowley ain't got shit on me. I used to access the university's library to pursue more esoteric interests. Oh, esoteric how? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination. Purely academic, of course. Of course. I love his expression. It is the right balance of refined, smug, and low-key flirting. I started with Fincio's Corpus Hermeticum, and my interest only deepened from there. Corpus Hermeticum, compilation of 17 religious and philosophical treatises encompassing the soteriology of Hermes, long words, Greek, Jewish, Egyptian, Marsilio Ficino, and God, why is no one called Bob here? Quite understanding, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you on this topic during my stay. Smoke weed, eat ass, hell Satan. Fuck yes. I look forward to it, my lord. And your other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? If I can romance this man, I'm going to. Okay, I get to do other things. Okay, so I get to two of these. Constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement is familiar with various plants and animals and studying personal experience. Yeah, you know, let's be naturist as well. I love studying the natural world, my lord, both the heavens above and the wild spaces around us. Formerly, I studied as much astronomy as I could. It's incredible how much we learn from both the Arabs and the Greeks. True, but even now we continue to discover more about what we can see within the celestial sphere. What began as pagan myths to explain our place in the world may help us understand our place in the heavens. And this may seem foolish, but I spent a lot of time in the wilderness learning about plants and animals. Really? Did the libraries of Erfurt not have enough herbals to satisfy your curiosity? I don't mean to malign our most mocked August Greek and Roman authors, but De Materia Medica was written before the coming of Christ. So Materia Medica will be like one of the big compendiums of pharmaceutical knowledge. 5 volumes, fucking hell. Surely there is more than we can learn about plants, insects and animals by observing them in nature.
And beyond that, I simply have a love for wild places. While I do not share your academic interest in nature, I must admit I sometimes enjoy the solitude of a walk in the woods.
Ho ho ho! Someone's getting their dick sucked.
Ah, here's the Abbey. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing.
Oh, the little pout!
How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Curacao at all? Ah, my family have been patrons of Curacao for I don't know how many generations. Some years ago I heard that Curacao still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Two old men who describe me. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. Well, Curacao is more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning a manuscript from an abbey in this day and age. But, well, my family have been patrons of Curacao for generations. It seems wrong to stop now when there's still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist, well, the venerable brother Piero. Oh, how venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent for the colour. And I very much look forward to seeing it. Just casually brushes by me, I'm like, oh.
He's so unimpressed to see us. I've been standing here around the arse end of two horses all fucking morning.
Nicolaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey.
Yes, my lord. Fucking walking around here, you fucking twat.
Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer.
Oh, nuns! Oh, they're running away. Boo!
Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. Yes, Benedictines. They are founded in the 6th century. The Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. Basically, no fun at all. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Curacao is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognise you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. He does not seem particularly impressed by that. Ah, you must be Father Gernot. I am Lorenz, Baron of...
Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit.
Oh, if you say so. I am not good with remembering faces.
Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days.
Yes, I know. I rode ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble.
Yes. I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now?
Oh, in a moment. I thought we could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen?
Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Bold! Andreas, I don't know what you're doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Is this a bad time to impossibly pay for the Book of Hours?
Time for illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers of the divine... Oh, yes, of course. Of course, Father. I'm eager to get to work.
Then get to work. Ooh! You may be addressed, but I'm the one raising my fucking handbag here.
Shit. I should have asked him about an advance on Gertner's taxes. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthias to play me early. If all else fails, I could liberate some money from the sacristy.
If in doubt, I could steal some shit. Find a way to get paid. Hell yeah, let's get that fucking bag. Right.
I'm going to call it there for a set. This seems like a good as time as any to kind of take a side break. Thank you very much for watching. I'm very much enjoying this. Coming off the back of the last thing I played, this is now making me go, yeah, this is what I was hoping for. This level of just depth to it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And later, more. But until then, goodbye.